Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and in truth. So this is brother Tamarian from James, Toronto, coming out with another video, right? So, when you watch these shows, Salakia, that's on your TV screen, you see them and they're portraying Edomites as people that they're really not, man, right? So for instance, the Vikings, any show that you see from the Dark Ages where you see men as knights, men as pillagers, those are all jakes, man. Anything from that period are all jakes. Esau should only be making videos about the Renaissance, and not even the Renaissance. That's when they started coming back in power. But even in that time, Jake was still ruling on the thrones of Europe. Okay, so when you go into that, this is one of the battles. I think this is after the Great Heathen Army, because the Great Heathen Army of Vikings, those are all Israelite men. Those are all Jakes. Okay, so now you see them on TV. They have like these weirdos acting like Floki, acting like Ragnar Lothbrok. These are all black men. You know what I'm talking about? So this is the battle. I typed in the Dark Heathen because this is when I read a book and they mentioned the Dark Heathen. So I went to Wikipedia and I typed in, so I was scrolling down and they kept putting a bunch of bullshit things to throw you off. And then, if you keep searching, you'll find it. So I'm going to save this because I don't know how much longer this is going to be on Wikipedia since they like to take things off. So this is the battle between the Dub Gael and the Fingal. So this is where Esau used his wordplay and tried to put himself and assort himself into history where he's not in there, right? So the Dubs are so-called blacks, right? The word Dub, or Dublin from Ireland, these are all terms that we used to call ourselves, right? So the Dub Genti with the black Gentiles versus the Finny Genti. So they try to use that word as Finny or Finn as white, right? But it just means fair, right? Fair has nothing to do with your complexion per se, but and at the same time it does, because now anything that's fair, they try to put it as like pale is fair. Not necessarily, because the word fair means beautiful, and I'm gonna get that. So I'm gonna just get into the article right now. So it says the Dub Gael, or the Dub Genti, the black Gentiles, and the Finny Gentiles are Middle Irish terms used to denote different rival groups of Vikings, right? So they're all Israelites, okay, going by different names. That's all it is, right? And they'll put words in there, and because they like to change words up. This is what Esau usually do, right? He likes to change up the words and the definition of what things really mean. Like the word brunette. Brunette has nothing to do with a person's hair complexion. Brunette is a woman of color. The word brew means brown, right? So there's an article that I'm going to make a lot of videos from that one article. So it says here, different groups of Vikings in Ireland and Britain, because as the history of the Vikings, they go around pillaging and raiding other Israelites from other parts of Europe. All right, literally Dub / or Dub versus Finnegal is translated as dark and fair, right? And it should be done there, right? Which if you give us a definition of the word Dub, which is dark, and at the same time it means fair or beautiful, but then you want to assort yourself in history and put the word Finn, which that just means fair or beautiful. It just goes back to that, you know, like they were just the same people looking the same, but at the same time Esau has to put himself in this so he can at least have a say or part in a great history that people, and that's part of a deception, right? So like, let me do this parking. All right, another hour, I'm good to go. All right, so he likes to assort himself into history, which he wants to be everything in the history books. He wants to be the Greeks, which he is. He wants to be the Romans, which he is. He wants to be the Egyptians, which he took over that. He wants to be the Australians. He wants to be everything. He wants to be the Jews. He wants to be the Gentiles. He wants to be everything, man. So, this denotes him that he's not the Vikings, right? So it's here, black and white foreigners, right? Which that term wasn't even a thing back then, right? The word black and white wasn't even a thing because, they knew that they weren't black. They knew they were dark-skinned men, but brown men, right? And it says here literally translated as dark and fair foreigners, or they say black and white foreigners, which is bullshit. Good. How can you be? If that was true, how can the whites be Vikings and the blacks be Vikings? If what's going on, man? Welcome in.
Thank you. How are you today?
Good. Not too bad.
Excellent.
All right. How can they and they have different skin color and are the same people? You can't be the same people with different skin color, man. You can't be black Vikings and white Vikings at the same time fighting each other. It doesn't make any sense. So those are two brothers, different groups of like Crips or Bloods or something like that, fighting each other. That's all it is, right? And who knows? That one probably had a white banner, one probably had a black banner, and they just used that to assort themselves. You never know, man. With Esau, right? And similar dub, which dub means dark or black, and they have the word fair here with associated with white, right? Which is not true. It's not true at all. These were two dark-skinned group of people battling out with each other, man. So let's get more into it. Similar terms are found in Welsh chronicles, probably derived from Gaelic usage. So that's how you know the Edomites, you're being exposed, man, and your people know what's going on. Okay, the Vikings were black men. Okay, big black men from the same place right now, from the Baltics, right? Brock Lesnar's not a damn Viking, man. You'll be looking at guys like Bobby Lashley, right? For all you wrestlers out there, Bobby Lashley, guys like Mark Henry, men like that. Those are the true Vikings, not Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's not even he's claiming to be a cowboy now. He's not even a cowboy. The Cowboys were also black men, because that was a derogatory term, right? For a hood rat or whatever, or ghettos. They're open. It's open. Okay. Right? Similar terms are found in, so I read that already. The first known use of these terms in the Chronicles is from 1851. It is noted that the Dub Goyle, the Dub Goyle arrived at the Cleath, which is Dublin. That word dub right there means dark, like it shows you appear dark or black, right? And then another thing that Esau usually does, anything that has to do with European history, he quickly jumps to like, oh, they were just yes. Oh, they were dark, not black dark, but darker version of white. Get the fuck out of here, man. And made a great slaughter of the Fingoil. So the dark skin, what do you call it? The dark skin heathens, which are the Vikings, right? These guys are probably imposters if they were white, But there are other Jakes, man. There are other Jakes, and they got destroyed. The term appeared. Hold on, Slovakia. I don't want to end this video yet. People are walking by. I'm not still at work. The term appear. So it says here the dark-skinned Jakes, or the stronger Jakes, destroy the other ones, man. Right? Is that to do with being imposters, or they were just other Jakes? That's it. The term appear with various spellings in entries in the Irish annals from the 9th and 10th century. And a flash, you Edomites are going to find out that we were the ones ruling over you at that time. Okay, you were in the caves being wild men at that time, in the bushes, right? When you go to Job 30, that's where your what do you call it again? That's where your history lies. Okay, at this time you were pushed after the Greek and the Romans fell. You were pushed up in them caves and up in the bushes, and also used interpreted in later historiography. There have been different interpretations of the terms traditionally, because Esau had to switch up words. They have speculated whether these distinctions refer to physical features. See, now Esau's gonna try and sort himself. Check this out. So now you call us niggas, black, spades. What do you call it again? Crows. But now when it comes to European history, it has to mean something else. It probably meant the armor was black and the other one's armor was white. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's skin complexion, my man. So now he's gonna want to put it here to make it seem like it's him. Okay? So it says here.
Have a good weekend, man.
Take it easy. The term of different. See, now he said there have been different interpretations of the terms. Traditionally, historians have speculated whether these distinctions refer to physical features. Of course it did. Okay, such as skin or hair color. See? Weaponry or outfit. It's skin complexion, man. Alfred P. Smith suggested a new interpretation of the word dub and fin as new and old. See now, you see what Esau does? New and old. It has nothing to do with new and old, motherfucker. Make me get mad. This is the only time I get mad with this history. This is a long tradition of understanding Dub and Danish Vikings and Finnegill and Norwegian Vikings. Right? They're all Jakes. They're all Israelites. They're all black men. Okay, living in different regions, and they didn't like each other. It's the same thing as now. Look at a nigga from California, or this one might live on 66th Street. He'll be like, oh, I'm a Grape Street Crip. All repping the same thing but hate each other. It's the same thing back then, man. They were gang banging, pillaging. This is the long tradition of understanding Dubgill and Danish Vikings and Finnegill as Norwegian Vikings. The interpretation has recently changed by David N. Dumville, because guess what? They found out the truth. Okay? They found out the truth. And it says here, look at this. Smith's conclusion proposed that the term may be related to ethnicity or origin of different groups of Vikings. They're all Negroes, man. Okay? Let me see what else they have here. And this is all Jake history. Saxons, which means what? Angelic sons of Isaac, sons, right? Gauls, these are all Jakes. Norman, which is a Northman. Invasion of Ireland, right? So let's jump down to this again. So it says the meaning of Old Irish and Old Welsh dub is normally given as a dark or black, while Middle Irish fin is given light or white. You see, Smith referring to and that Smith is a fraud, man, because both of them, one just means fair. Okay, it doesn't mean anything about this in that point fin color. So let's go right to it. Dub can mean gloomy, or melancholy, sad. This is the same thing when you type in the word black. It means melancholy or black. Okay? Melancholy. When you type in Negro, same thing. When you look up the definition of black, it gives you these definitions. So that's how you're putting yourself deeper into the hole, my man, in a moral sense, and have the intensive meaning of great or mighty. For Finn, there are the additional meaning of handsome, just, and true. And this goes back to the scriptures. Let me get that word. Let me read it, and then I'll go to Cornelius. It is widely believed that the modern Irish surname of Doyle can trace its roots all the way back to the word Dubgill. So it says here the word Finn, right, means just and true. So who was a just? Let me get scriptures on just, right? And it says here, what's his name? What the Akia's name? Cornelius, which is Acts, right? Cornelius, Slovakia. KJV, a just man. Oh, damn it. It's okay. Let me get my other phone. Because Esau, you're not getting away, man. You are not getting away. Where did it go? The black heathen, the dark heathen. Oh, you kidding me right now? No network available. Let me get the other phone. Let me pull it up real quick. Esau, you're not getting away, man. Cornelius. Just. This is Acts, the 10th chapter. And it says in 22. And they said Cornelius, the centurion, a just man, and one that feareth God, and of good report among all the nation of the Jews, was warned from God by a holy angel to send for thee into his house, and to hear the words of thee. That's when he met Peter, right? So that's how the Israelites are the ones who are just. And guess what? The Israelites, let me get that scripture. Blessed are the just. Esau don't use these words, man. Right? Blessed are the just. Because this man has, came out of the caves, wherever he was, the bushes, and come to deceive the whole world. The memory of the just is blessed, but the name of the wicked shall rot. Let me see, Matthew 5. Matthew, the 5th chapter. Let me see what it says here. Blessed are the poor, blessed are the meek, blessed are the merciful, blessed are the pure in heart. Oh, it doesn't say anything about just, but you get the gist. Deceive the whole world. So this is Esau Edom when he came out of the caves, and he, the Renaissance period was given to him, and onward. Okay, it says here, and the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent, which is Esau Edom, right? The dragon's a doleful creature, man. Right? That's the kind of spirit that these Edomites have on them. The Roman Empire, right? The old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. he was cast out into the earth, and his angel was cast out with him. That's Esau, Edom, man. That damn old serpent, right? And you already know what, when you go into the word serpent, what that's going into, right? A deceiver, right? Satan, the devil, adversary of God. That's what he did with these with the words, right? Let me get that scripture. Turn everything upside down. Out of here, man. I think that's in Daniel. Let me get that in Isaiah also. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him they framed it, he had no understanding? So that's Esau turning everything upside down, man. Even the Israelites, their mentality, right? Even this time period with the Vikings, everything was turned upside down already. Think to change times. So like, let me get this. Daniel 7:25. He will speak. Says here, and he shall speak great things against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hands, and unto times and dividing of times, right? And that's what Esau, Edom did with us. Even our history, he snatched it up. That's how you know the earth is giving into the hand. This is Daniel. No, this is Job 9. This is part of the earth giving into his hands, right? But also it says in Jeremiah that the earth shall help the woman, and I'm going to get that in part 2 of my video. Job 9:24. It says here, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where is he? So let me see how much minutes I have on this. Been going long, but it's okay. Let me get into Pinterest. It's supposed to be a quick video, but you're offline. Why am I offline? Hold on, still out here. I try going back inside to get some Wi-Fi, but it is what it is. I'm gonna make part 2 to this video. All praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing this work in sincerity and truth. Esau, you've been found out. Okay, you've been found out that you're a liar and you're a deceiver. So our people were the Vikings, right? You try to put, they were black versus white. There wasn't no such thing in that time period. Okay, you were underfoot, you were in subjection. All praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Shalom.